down throw combos. I'm not sure if that's true with Banjo, but unfortunately PG knew about it. Oh, he almost got one of those amazing Luigi combos. I can't hear myself now. Um, okay. Uh, and PG has made up the gap and gained a little bit of their own lead here. Um, Snow Canyon making up that lead and gaining lead of their own yet again. All right. Ooh. They're from PG. Snow Canyon looking to cement their lead with some extra damage, but not quite finding it. Only done a little bit of percent here. PG looking to take out that stock as soon as possible. Oh, and they take it out with the up smash. It's a pretty even game here. Snow Canyon keeping PG at that like arm's length, you know. They really know the Luigi matchup, it feels like. They just know that they have to keep them just outside, and Snow Canyon's going to take that second game. Looks like things are heating up a little bit. It's going to come down to this game 3 now. All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Sweet. Thank you. Okay. We're about to go into this exciting game 3. I believe they're going to Town City for this. Interesting choice. All right. Um. All right. Here we go. Oof! That double whiffed grab. I assume Snow Canyon was probably trying to do a dash forward grab, but unfortunately got that online syndrome. You know. PG off to a little bit of a lead here, keeping them in disadvantage. Really stepping up their spacing here. Oh, and catches them with that Luigi Cyclone. Back throw, putting PG into disadvantage. We see that this is Oak Canyon's usual like preferred state. Honestly, this is where they start to pop off and do super good. But it looks like they kind of dropped it. Unfortunately for them this time. PG looking to close out the stock where Oak Canyon is probably just trying to look for any extra damage they can get to catch up before they lose this next stock. Living to pretty crazy percents. They've watched out for all the killing moves so far until now. Now getting hit with that Luigi Cyclone gun to close out the stock. Again, Snow Canyon. Oh, unfortunate recovery from PG there, allowing Snow Canyon to come back from this. Oh, but one of those famous Luigi combos, a full 85% from that. That's pretty big. Um. Ooh, and the turnaround up the an amazing play from PG, punishing that red forward air. Yeah, it seems like we've seen time and time again that Banjo forward air is just not as safe on shield as O'Kenyon would like it to be. Uh, ooh, PG gaining even more of a lead here. Oh, and they're going to close out with that upbeat. An unfortunate game 3 for Oak Canyon, but congratulations to PG, who are the victors. Oh, did I say Oak Canyon? Dang. When you get into the mode, it's hard. Your brain just like meant Snow Canyon, not Oak Canyon. Sorry about that. A little bit embarrassing, but that's okay. Ooh. Just a second, guys. We're having some technical problems. We might need that paper again. He seems super comfortable too. Yeah? Okay. Hello, hello, hello. You want me to keep talking? Okay. I don't know what to say at this point. Okay. Puff, hey, Hungry Box isn't good at Puff and Ultimate. I said Hungry Box isn't good at Puff and Ultimate. We're talking about Melee Puff. Oh, okay. I mean, Mango, old school Mango. Mango started it, but if he were to stay with Puff, he probably would not be as popular as Yeah, definitely not. 'Cause Melee players hate Puff. Yeah, but he hasn't played Puff in forever. Yeah, he was a Puff main like forever ago. Yeah, he was. And it was pretty good. It was hype. Yeah, like he caused upsets against UGK. No, I won. Yeah. The guy I won. Okay, here we go. What? It's so much harder to hear with these headphones. Okay, we got our second players going in this time. Interesting matchup here. Both players kind of want to keep away from each other, but want to get up there for those smash attacks. So it's interesting. Weirdly different but similar, just in my opinion. Both players just trading hits right now. The excellent punish from PG on that roller a second ago. A little bit of a delayed reaction from me on that. Ooh, and good boomerang into up tilt from PG here. Unfortunately, didn't lead to any kind of kill or punish for them. Oh, and an unfortunate SD from Snow Canyon. Oh, and that forward smash is going to take the stock from PG. Both these players really staying neck and neck. These teams, we've seen, other than that last game, that last set, we've really seen that these players are like
which could stop Link from camping. But honestly, he might have wanted those platforms, considering the fact that Link needs to keep that distance. But it looks like PG has unfortunately already lost their first stock here anyway. So turning out pretty good for Snow Canyon. Looking to like cement their lead here. PG looking to take this stock. Oh, we see the masterful combo again. Snow Canyon probably getting a little bit of deja vu right now. In the exact same spot as last match too. Oh, and is this going to be a stock? Not quite. Snow Canyon almost taking a super early stock there from PG with those amazing Inkling aerials, but PG keeping it up with this amazing recovery. Unfortunately for PG, they're accumulating quite a bit of damage. Oh, but an amazing recovery, going super low and saving their jump in order to avoid that Inkling pressure with those aerials. Oh, and that might be it for the stock. Yeah, unfortunately, PG getting caught with that roller. Snow Canyon able to take out that stock with a forward smash. Both players just kind of dancing around each other. Inkling looking for those aerials and kind of finding them with quite a big lead here. PG is going to need some of that explosive Link play, those crazy combos and stuff if they want to come back from this. Yeah, either that or I wouldn't be surprised to see PG taking the patient approach as the Link, you know. Definitely has a better long-range game than Inkling, although not that much better. Ooh, PG looking for a snipe with that arrow and almost getting it, but Snow Canyon barely avoiding it. Oh, Snow Canyon gets that back here, putting PG into disadvantage. We've seen that they really, the Snow Canyon players have just been really good at keeping these PG players in disadvantage, but I guess not good enough since PG players can normally get out of it, but he gets him with the roller, and that's an unfortunate loss for PG here. Alright, that game 2 is going to go to Snow Canyon here. Again, sorry if I say Oak Canyon. That's just me being dumb.
Another thing is that you choked right there. You rolled away when you could have actually punched that forward. You could have actually punched it really hard there.
Alright.
But it was very good to watch for those, combos, forward combos.
You won game 1, right?
Yeah. You won.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's gonna come down to this last game yet again.
Don't start yet.
More problems?
It's very problematic. Should I sit there for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, they banned FD in Smashville. They look PS2 open, they seem to not like it.
Let's do PS2 because they keep on going.
set, I guess. Not sure what to call a multiplayer match, but like set is the best I can think of.
Parker and I had a big long discussion about sets versus matches versus rounds.
Well, in normal like single player like tournaments, you refer to a set as multiple games, and then a game is just one singular. But I have no idea what to call them when it's like 3 players. Okay.
Dog water.
What's that name on my
That should be my new game.
All right. Looks like we're about to jump into this game.
Just do it backwards of what I did on Discord.
I'm gonna be dog agua.
Ooh.
That's my new game.
Okay, Josh, come read this over. So Trevor.
Yeah.
Trevor said the other Trevor.
Our home player here, Jigglypuff, kind of a controversial character. Most people either love him or hate him, and most of his matchups he either destroys or gets destroyed. Really, a classic example of a glass cannon. So we'll see if they're more cannon or more glass this game.
Battlefield, PS2, Smashville, and Small Battlefield.
Players are figuring out stages right now.
FD and small battles. Let's go on Lilac. Everyone's favorite stage. Right, Riley?
I assume this Puff probably either wants Smashville or Battlefield here, or possibly even PS2. Those platforms can help you get some crazy stuff with Puff.
Okay, and then they banned.
Just fell out in the middle of me talking.
It's a sign, Riley. Shut up.
It's a sign. You must stop your career.
Okay, I'm waiting for them to response.
I'm not sure. Was that even working? Because that was not plugged in all the way.
Small Battlefield.
Don't know if you guys can even hear me properly because the mic on the headphones definitely wasn't plugged in properly. But I can hope. Okay.
You could go to. They didn't. They banned Smashville. That's funny.
It looks like they're probably going to be going to PS2 here, I think.
Me too, but I have seen so many cool things you can do.
All right, interesting matchup here. Puff versus Sora, 2 very aerial-based characters.
Oh, look.
It might be a little tough to get in as Puff against Sora. He has those super long-lasting like aerial moves that can just space him out. But Sora is also incredibly light. Even one hit from Puff here could mean certain death with those like nasty rest combos. I need to stop saying like and like. Okay, so far both players just trading hits here. Neither player's really gaining any kind of significant advantage. Ooh, Puff managing to get a little bit off of that. You don't want to be off stage against Puff or Sora, honestly. It's scary for either one of them. Sora does kind of have that get out of jail free card with a side B, exactly. As soon as I say it, commentators curse, right? That might be extremely useful within this matchup. I'm not sure if Puff can get any edge guards because of that. Oh, unless... Oh, unfortunately, PG getting hit with that up B. Ooh, Sora's back throw coming really close to killing, but not quite. Puff being such a light character, it's really a toss-up. You can never really tell. At least for me, I can never really tell whenever Puff is going to die just because of how light Puff is. PG gaining a little bit of a lead, but at pretty high percent, and as Puff with that lightweight, it's hard to like stay alive. Okay. Oh, and PG trying to get one of those nasty Puff combos like I was mentioning before. They almost got it. An unfortunate whiffed rest just barely from PG. Snow Canyon, took out the stock with a back air, I think. Again, that get out of jail free card over here for Sora against Puff. Coming in handy. definitely coming in handy this matchup. Most characters, you never want to be off stage against Puff, but Sora can just get away with it, just like a little snake, like a slippery little snake. All right. Sora, Snow Canyon over here, looking to gain some distance. Ooh, and PG gonna close out the stock with a back air. Those Puff back airs can be extremely terrifying. They kill deceptively early, and also PG has quite a lead here. Because of Puff's lightweight, a smash attack could kill, but Sora's smash attacks usually require some kind of read. Ooh, and an unfortunate whiffed rest from PG here. Gonna allow Snow Canyon to take out that stock. PG managing to keep their lead, just trying to keep Sora in disadvantage. Definitely a hard task with all of his recovery tools, but PG managing to pull it off. Snow Canyon just looking to like stop being suffocated. This is why Puff is so terrifying. I always call her like a parasite in an endearing way, of course. It's like she can always just stay on top of the opponent like that. Snow Canyon managing to gain a little bit of distance, which is what I think they're hoping for, because they know that they can't just let PG stay on top of them like that at all times. Puff is just so terrifying like that. Snow Canyon making up the deficit a little bit. Almost getting him with the up smash, but gets hit with a back air instead, taking the game for PG. A pretty close match. That first match is going to go to PG, though.
In an endearing way.
An endearing way, yes.
I saw him smile.
Okay, Jesse and Kalos.
I need to say that now.
An endearing way.
I would have sold something and
Don't make fun of my...
I didn't even insult it. I just called him a parasite, which isn't an insult in this context because you want to be negative towards the opponent.
So you plugged in the microphone?
Yeah, it fell out mid game, and I was like, oh.
That was our problem.
That was the problem?
I think you're good.
Okay, sweet.
Okay, good luck, guys.
Go! Leave. You were supposed to leave a long time ago.
Bye, Parker.
Yeah, I have work every Wednesday.
All right, jumping right into game 2. I didn't even get to see what stage they selected yet. Oh, Yoshi's an interesting choice. Interesting. Platforms just too high, like a little bit for either of these characters to really get much. Off to a little bit of a good start for PG here. Not crazy amounts of damage yet, but keeping Snow Canyon in that disadvantaged state. All right, a good follow-up after that neutral air into that dash attack from PG there, keeping them disadvantaged. Unfortunately, they unfortunately lost that disadvantage state. Oh, and Snow Canyon manages to take that stock with their advantage state they had gained. Obvious. Ugh. All right. PG looking to take out this stock. Luckily, this Puff amazing at keeping this advantage state. Really, just that patience is immaculate. Ooh, unfortunately, that disadvantage state is scary, though, for Puff. Manages to gain their advantage state back. Tries to close it out with a back air. Just barely missed. I think they were hoping for a jump there. PG managing to shield all of those hits of that jail-free card, as I keep calling it. But unfortunately got hit with, I think it was a forward tilt. I might be wrong. PG looking to close out this stock. This is the hard part about a Puff versus Sora matchup. So that Sora really has that space, so once he has that advantage and he doesn't have to go in anymore, it can become extremely difficult for Puff. But PG has managed to almost make up this gap. PG no doubt looking for that damage. Ooh, and they went for a risky play. I respect it. They were trying to make up all that damage with the rest, which is honestly a good choice, but they unfortunately misread the opponent, and with that rest, managing to get quite a bit of damage here, though, and keeping him off stage. Oof. Any other character would have such a hard time against Puff during that situation. It probably would have even been stock, but not Sora. Sora's got that, like, he's got that, like, mojo. I'm spacing. My brain is going blank. He's just, like, amazing in the air. That's all I need to say. Such an interesting back and forth. PG unfortunately getting hit by that up smash. It looks like the bigger stage choice here is really having an effect on PG. It's allowing Sora to gain this space so he can set up all of his recovery options here. PG struggling to get in through these platforms too. Sora with that long sword, but they're not out of it yet. Puff is honestly scarier at lower percents than higher percents. This could go either way. I've seen more explosive Puff games before. PG looking for some kind of gimp. Looks like PG wanted to punish a tech roll in with rest, most likely, but they realized that it wasn't going to work, so they backed off of it. Great play by them, but unfortunately they're still going to lose this set to that pretty big Sora up air. Now we're going into a really climactic game 3 here. I will be right back. Just a second, guys. All right. I believe the players are about to start. I was going to say figuring things out still, but no, I'm wrong. Okay. Oof. Okay, here we go. All right. Off to a little bit of a lead for PG here. Taking them to a pretty good stage choice for Puff. Taking him to one of those smaller stages yet again with those good platforms allows him to close that distance more. And as we see, as he took that first stock at 0, I didn't even notice those Puff can just take those stocks so fast. It's insane. Oh, and manages to avoid both punishes with that air dodge there, PG. A risky choice, but it managed to pay off. PG getting put into disadvantage here. Snow Canyon trying to keep that advantage, but unfortunately they reset neutral here. Ooh, and PG with a good up air. Unfortunately they didn't land on stage. They probably could have followed up with some kind of option like rest or something. Or even just another up air. Ooh, PG still has a substantial lead and keeping Snow Canyon in disadvantage here, looking to make their lead even bigger, and manages to punish that get out of jail free card I've been talking about. Oh, but not the second time. That Sora recovery, quite immaculate. It wasn't like instinctual. When I'm like nervous, I just start using bigger words. It's not even trying to sound smart. But okay. PG still managing to just every time Snow Canyon, I keep forgetting their name for some reason. Every time they manage to get out of disadvantage, PG just puts them right back in it. But they're gonna take that stock with that neutral B. You really gotta watch out for that, especially as an aerial character. It's like terrifying. PG most likely looking to close out the stock here and manages to close it out with the back air. Good patience there, waiting for that neutral air to end, just staying in shield. PG still keeping their substantial lead here. Ooh, PG trying to start a little bit of a combo. Didn't quite work, but he still got good percent. Yeah, you never want to hit Puff shield. It always feels like if you don't have a good out of shield option yourself or something super safe on shield, you always get punished with something big, because she can just lead into so much other stuff. Never sure whether I should call Puff a he or a she. Might as well just call it it. Wow, but PG gonna close out that final game with or not final game. Well, yeah, final game with that rest, and the victory is gonna go to PG. Not sure if I can call it the night or not. But yeah, victory's gonna go to PG for the games today or tonight. Good games, everyone. Both teams were playing immaculately. Everyone today was just like neck and neck. Every single player. Every game was pretty close up until that last one, maybe. Pretty crazy. Super fun games. Everyone have a nice night.